Hey there, Jed Coburnus here from JedCoburnus.com, and this is Talk Therapy. It's the tool that gives me the opportunity to either inspire myself, maybe somebody else. I don't know, who knows? But it's just a tool that I use every day to at least empty the full glass of water that is called my mind. The analytical mind or the ego, you can get past it, right? Give it a shot. I recommend anybody do this. Hit record. You don't have to put it out there like I do, but why not, right? What's the best thing that can happen? You might have an idea. You might have a moment of clarity. You might have just, euphoria just to say, oh, okay, well, maybe I can do whatever. And I think that, that's what every day is all about. I don't premeditate any of this. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But so the last few days, so I wear a CPAP, right? I wear the mask at night, the awesome mask. And the last few days, I have not, because the mask is like all sorts of busted and stuff. So sleep is I don't usually require much sleep to begin with, maybe 5 to 6 hours, but I think it's because of that CPAP machine, because of that sleep that I get with that machine, whereas the last few nights I haven't had that machine. Right, so, sorry, that's why I'm yawning, that's why I seem tired, because I don't get very good sleep without that CPAP machine. Kind of crazy, right? But I snore like beat hell, and that's what it's all about, is getting good, solid sleep. A CPAP machine is like gold. So ordered a new mask, new hoses, new filters, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna give that a shot. The machine's like 6 years old, but it works, right? I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that machine. It makes a lot of noise, but whatever, I mean, I can sleep really well. Hopefully my wife can sleep really well after we get that. It's just, I need that machine back. Didn't think I really needed the machine on a regular basis, but holy moly. Can still operate, I just require more hours of sleep now, which that sucks, because then I'm not as productive. 5 hours of sleep is usually what I require. Now I'm probably up to about 8 or 9, and I'm more tired with more sleep. Weird, right? More tired with more sleep. The sleep that I'm getting is not what it is. Probably not hitting the REM cycle for very long. So what does sleep actually do for you? On the muscle skeletal side, man alive, sleep is like, so I always talk about like overtraining. Usually it's not an overtraining problem. It's an under recovery problem. And then what I mean by that is sleep. When you sleep, your muscles regenerate. Holy moly, I'll get there. When you sleep, your muscles regenerate. Your muscles really, your body creates the required amount of proteins to regenerate the tears, the micro tears that you do while you work out. And without proper amount of sleep, you don't get the proper amount of recovery. So it's funny, because you train and train and train and train, and you're hurt, and you're doing your thing, you're eating what you need to eat, and the last thing you think about is sleep. So I know I only get about 5 hours a night, but I space out my crazy workouts. Like, I don't go hard all the time, every time. And the WODs are created just for that. They're created, so we're doing upper body one day, lower body on another day, core on another day, arms on one day, legs on another day. I mean, it's never repeating itself in a sequence that gives your body, right, the overtraining and the under recovery, right? So you're always giving yourself a proper amount of time to come back to it. So I think that's what it's about, is what kind of sleep is a person getting? Right now I'm not getting good sleep. That mask and hoses and filters or whatever the hell I ordered couldn't come soon enough. Like, I'm okay because I get more sleep because I need it, but now, oh, come on. It's still a great day, don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm sitting here going, the hell with it, it's gonna be a crappy day because I didn't get a good, no. It's gonna be a great day, no matter what. Like, today still is the best day of my life. Every day is. You wake up, and if you're still converting O2 to CO2, that's my science joke that I just keep saying, that nobody laughs at, that I'm okay with, and I laugh at it, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about, is I find it funny. If you're still converting O2 to CO2, aka breathing, be grateful. That's when I wake up. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm still breathing. Anything past me breathing is a win. Anything. Everything. I mean, literally. I get to go somewhere. I get to go do something. I get to go talk to somebody. I get to create something. I get to hang out with my children. I get to, hang out with my wife. I get to spend time with them. I get to. Not I have to. I get to go to work. I get to create. I get to impact this world in a way that is just right for me. And you know what gets in the way sometimes? The analytical mind. My ego. The part of my brain, the part of my mind, the part of my being that I've learned to really suffocate and shut down, to say, you know what? I'm not gonna follow you anymore. I'm looking at you and I'm pushing you down. I don't listen to that. I listen to only what I know and what I feel. If I don't know, then I just love the feeling. I love it and I let it go. I mean, I literally say I don't know, and I love that I don't know. Look at my previous talk therapies, or look at other videos that I don't know, and I love that I don't know. You love the feeling and you let it go. Like, that's how it works. Dwelling on what you don't know, trying to improve on what you don't know. You can do that. It's going to take a hell of a lot longer. But becoming familiar with yourself and your strengths and having self-awareness. Learned all of this from Gary Vaynerchuk. Look at yourself in the mirror. I read his post yesterday about when he was 30. He looked at himself in the mirror and said, this is not the way I want to do it. My actions need to, cannot remember exactly how he said it, but I'm going to change it so I can remember it. My actions need to match my intentions. If I intend to be a gym owner someday, I need to start acting like one. Like payroll, do payroll, have proper memberships, type stuff like that. I mean, if that's what I want to do, I should probably act like it. That's what all good leaders do. They're very self-aware. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty massive. I decided yesterday that payroll would be a good idea. Paying myself somehow, some way, right? You know, I mean, I get paid, right? But I mean, like, paying myself and then doing what with that money, right? I don't know. And I love that I don't. They say give 6% of it away first, right? Whatever you earn, you give 6% of it away. It's not bad. So if you're giving 6% of it away, and what you should be doing for retirement is putting another 6% into that, so you're up to 12% of your income where you don't even see, right? Then you would probably want to put some away for the kids, for their college fund, because by then college will be like a $1 million project. And then, so that's probably another 6%. So you're already up to almost 25% of your income going somewhere else. Now, what does that look like? What does that mean? I don't know. But the whole point, I think, right now is financial health. On Snapchat, I was reading these articles. Like, you can go to Snapchat Discover or whatever. There was, 4 or 5 different income levels from 4 or 5 different people, men, I think, specifically. And I don't know if it was targeted towards men for the audience, but whatever it is. But there's a person who made $1 million a year, $250,000 a year. I think it was 4, yeah. So $1 million a year, $250,000 a year. There was $53,000 a year, and then like a $23,000 a year. And it was a really good article. It was basically breaking down the income mindsets, right? Like $1 million a year. Do you have a budget? Yes. The $250,000 a year, do you have a budget? Absolutely, right? $53,000 a year, do you have a budget? Absolutely. $23,000 a year, no, it's hard to, and I'm gonna try. The whole thing is the mindsets of the people. The other question that was interesting was if there's something out there you want or need, what is that? And the first 3 said the first 2 said there's nothing, right? There's nothing out there that they want or need. They got it all. The guy with the $53,000 a year said, hey, I kind of want a Volvo, would be sweet. And then the 4th one, there was, a whole bunch. But I just think the mindset of wanting and needing is fascinating. I don't feel like I need anything. Is there plenty of stuff that I want? I suppose. But at the end of the day, do I really want it? Happiness. And I'd say I achieved that. So not really, is that? I don't know. Like if somebody was like, oh yeah, but you want to own your own gym. Well, sure. But I'm patient. I'm patient with it. Fall in love with patience, then you never really will want again. I want it to be Friday. I want it to be the end of the month. I want to be done with school. I want. Be grateful for what you have already. Let's come back to converting O2 to CO2. Some people out there who can't even breathe on their own. You can breathe on your own, stand up on your own, move on your own. You're independent. Sounds like you're winning to me. No matter what. It's just how it works. expectations, right? As soon as you think something's not happening fast enough, check yourself, right? Become very familiar with why you're feeling that way. Is it the people around you pressuring you to get it done faster? Or is it in your own head? Most of the time for me, it's in my own damn head. It's like, oh man, I wonder what they're thinking. Man, I really hope they're thinking I'm not just dragging my ass on this or dragging my feet on this. Hopefully they're not just thinking I'm, screwing around all day, every day. Those are my own insecurities. Because if I really listen to what people are saying, they're telling me good job. They're telling me, wow, I'm proud of you. They're telling me you have exceeded all expectations. Like, I need to listen to that. You just choose not to. You're like, they keep saying, nice work, nice job, you're doing great, blah, blah. And you're like, oh yeah, okay. No, you need to take it in and say thank you. Be like, hey, thanks, I appreciate that. I have been. And acknowledge it. Be like, yes, I have been doing a great job. Thank you for noticing. It's the ability to receive. Because if somebody says you're doing an awesome job and you're just like, and you play it off, that means you're not really ready to be in that position. So accept the compliment, accept the hard work that you've been doing, and realize that it doesn't take much for it to get going. And if you think it's not happening fast enough, realize where it's coming from. So there it is. That's Talk Therapy. I love it. It's good stuff. As always, hop on my newsletter, jedkobernitz.com/newsletter. Letter going out today sometime. I feel it. I've been writing once a week, but I really want to make them decent, good. I don't know. Maybe I might go back to writing every day, just because I kind of like the conversation that it creates. But otherwise, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.